I'm about to do something extremely crazy. This is probably the craziest thing I've ever done. Over the next 30 days, I'm going to be pushing myself to the absolute limit.
Today, I want to talk about the craziest thing I am about to ever do. So, for the next 30 days, I am doing a crazy challenge to push myself outside of my comfort zone and really get after it and put myself in a position where my back is intentionally up against the wall and I have no other choice but to perform. So, what I'm doing over the next 30 days is I am going to fund my way to Squad Up Summit by closing on a deal in the next 30 days. So if you don't know what Squad Up Summit is, it is the #1 real estate event of the year. Last year, I had the pleasure of speaking on stage at Squad Up Summit alongside Cody Sanchez, Grant Cardone, and Pace Morby. It was an unbelievable experience. This year, I'm just attending as a guest, but I am going to maximize my opportunity while I'm there to network and build relationships with people. And I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this challenge in a little bit. But first, I want to explain what is this challenge. So over the next 30 days, I have until now and when Squad Up Summit starts to close on as many deals as possible to build up my travel budget for the trip. So I have not booked my flight to Dallas yet. I have not booked my hotel. I don't have anything set up because I'm starting with $0 in my bank account. I have to fund my way to Dallas. So if I don't close on any deals in the next 30 days, I can't even go to Squad Up Summit. And that's been something I've been looking forward to for an entire year. So the pressure to perform is immediate. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can get started in real estate with no money out of your pocket using the resources of just relationships. Now, am I going to sit here and tell you that you can do this exact same thing as a newbie, as someone who's never done a deal in real estate, as someone who hasn't built relationships? No, that is definitely not what I'm going to tell you. I've spent 2 years building relationships inside the Sub2 community. I've done many deals. I've shown that I can perform. I have credibility. I have experience, meaning I know how to operate properties and I've done it successfully. And I have a lot of relationships. Those are all things that you don't have as a new person. So I wouldn't recommend doing what I'm about to do. I'm going to show you it's possible to do it with no money out of your pocket if you have these resources. And it's important to consider that I have put in the work, right? This doesn't happen overnight. I have spent hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours at this point, working on my craft and building this expertise in this area of real estate. That is not something that comes overnight. You can't just wake up and all of a sudden be able to do something like this. So that is something I want you to keep in mind, but you will see that I will make things happen over the next 30 days, because if not, I can't go to Squad Up Summit. So that sounds pretty cool, right? I'm going to be trying to close deals so that way I can fund my way to Squad Up Summit, and we'll talk about what that looks like. Here's the interesting part. I cannot get back home until I find a deal at Squad Up Summit. That means I am booking a one-way ticket to Dallas. I cannot start working on getting a deal lined up till I have arrived at the Indianapolis airport on my way to Dallas. That is when the clock starts, when I can start working on a return deal for me to get back home. So I'm going to effectively have 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 15, 20, who knows how long I'm going to be there. I'm going to be stranded in Dallas until I can get a deal to pay for my way back home. And I'm not talking about get a deal under contract and then use my own cash from my bank account to then book my flight home. I'm talking about cash in my bank account, not a deal under contract. I have to physically have the cash from that deal that I acquired while traveling to Dallas for Squad Up Summit and while I'm there. I can't get back any other way. So what's important is I have to close on as many deals as possible in the next 30 days to build up my travel budget, because whatever that travel budget is, I have to make that last for as long as I'm in Dallas. If I only make $200, well, first of all, I'm not even going to Squad Up because I can't even afford a plane ticket, right? So if I only make $1,000 over the next 30 days, that's the only thing I have to live off of. I have to survive off that $1,000. So it's really critical for me to build up cash reserves and get as much cash as possible in the door, revenue generated over the next 30 days, because that's what I have to live off of. So if I'm stranded there for 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, first of all, I think I might not have a wife when I come back. So it's really important that I close on deals as quick as possible and have enough cash so I can get back quickly, and especially finding a deal while I'm there. Very, very important, because I do want to stay married. I do have 2 kids. So this is pretty high stakes, right? I need to get home pretty quick. So I need to be taking action immediately. This challenge, I will tell you, for 3 reasons. Reason number 1, I'm a lunatic, right? I love when my back is up against the wall. I am so excited since I decided to do this challenge. It is driving me every single day to perform and take immediate action. Number 2, I want to show you that you can do this. You know, it won't happen overnight, but I'm showing you through this 30-day journey that I'm not going to have any money. I'm starting with $0 in my bank account, and I'm going to create value and create income coming into my bank account out of thin air, just purely based on relationships and taking action daily. The number 3 reason is this is just a genius marketing play, if I'm being honest. I am going to be telling every single person I know, every relationship I come across, I'm going to be telling people about this challenge that I'm doing. And people, at least in the Sub 2 community, they naturally want to help you, right? They want to use their skill sets and their resources to help you in your cause, because they want to see me do successful just as I want to see them be successful. So people are going to be helping me. I'm going to be skipping past these surface level conversations of, hey, nice to meet you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we should probably connect later. No, my conversations are going to be very focused, and it's going to be about immediately generating income, because they know what my challenge is. They know I have a time limit and the clock is ticking. So the amount of value that I'm going to be able to extract from all of these relationships that I'm building over the next 30 days is going to be phenomenal. And as well as while I'm at Squad Up Summit, it's going to be in every conversation. And just hearing this challenge, it sounds pretty cool, right? It's really something unique that not a lot of people are crazy enough to do. And people are going to be excited about that. And hopefully I get to a point where everybody there knows what I'm trying to do. And it's not just me working to get a deal to go home. It's going to be thousands of people working a deal to help me get home, because you can try to do this in real estate by yourself, but you're not going to go very far. So I need to tell as many people as possible so other people can help me accomplish the end goal. And those are the 3 reasons of why I'm doing that. So this is the first intro video, just kind of explaining what I'm doing over the next 30 days. And the second video is really going to be me documenting this entire 30-day journey of me funding my way to Dallas. So that's going to be video 2. So you definitely want to subscribe to my channel so that way you don't miss anything whenever I release all that. And the third video is going to be my entire journey while I'm traveling and at Squad Up Summit to get back home. So you're going to see my entire process start to finish, my thought process, how I'm going to evaluate what skill sets I have and how I'm going to prioritize the skill sets that I have, leverage the relationships that I have that are already there, create new relationships for while I'm at Squad Up Summit. so that way I can get deals. And you're also going to see me take immediate action daily while I'm at Squad Up Summit, because I'm going to be in survival mode. So I will see you soon. It's going to be an exciting journey. Can't wait to share that with you. Let's go.